also on the stream once it actually starts. So let's do this. We're in the draft. Welcome to the the regional qualifiers. Open qualifiers are done. However, the Imperial was the team that made it through the open qualifiers number 2. They'll be on the Dire and they'll be facing at Finem invited team. Sitting here with Fogged. And how are you doing today?
Doing good.
Good.
I ate a lot of chicken nuggets last night, and I'm still feeling them. I'm still pretty full.
So you ordered 20 and you got 30?
I got
Did
30.
I hear that correct?
Pretty sweet.
That does sound pretty good, actually.
It just kept going. Like I ate more and more, and they just kept growing.
At what point did you realize there were 30?
Probably about 18 through when I realized there wasn't 2 left. 12 more. Oh,
Why? Okay.
what can you?
What can you do, indeed? So, guys, please, if there's something wrong with the audio, you can tweet at us, and we will be able to fix that, hopefully, after the first game. So,
Tweet your problems to What Is Hip TV.
anything not related to Dodo or in-game sound can be there, and he can fix it for you. It's all good. So, Imperial ban out Bat Rider. We got an Ogre ban as well. It's going very slow at the moment. Teams are ticking into their bonus time for this as well. Anything you're expecting to see? We have seen Imperial play, of course.
They seem to like the ODs and stuff, just like the normal heroes that we've been seeing more. Ad Finem seems to go more of their own style with like the Wisp, and like the Timber Saw still and everything, which I feel like are kind of falling a bit out of favor.
10 seconds remaining.
But we do see a Witch Doctor and Ogre ban first too, which don't think we could have ever expected that.
No, we did see Ogre picked a few times
Yeah.
first phase.
In the
but
first phase.
Reserve time.
Strange, but Bloodlust is pretty strong on Dire side, I guess.
I guess it's true.
I guess.
Depending on maybe you can ban out the Drow Ranger, you can ban out the Ogre. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they only fear Drow Ranger when there's an Ogre involved, but who really knows? Also Imperial. I mean, come on. You prepared for this regional qualifiers, the whole week, the whole month, if you will. And then you take into your bonus time so heavily to decide your first 2 bans? That's not good.
I think the lucky thing for Ad Finem is that they've seen Imperial play so often, so they know, okay, the OD is like super favored for them, and they do take it first too. And I think Imperial was picking a lot of Witch Doctor, right? Or one of the teams was picking a lot of Witch Doctor. I
Alliance picked loads of Witch Doctor.
could be lying completely. I actually have it open right. Look at the hero.
10 seconds remaining.
They do not pick a lot, but they do pick a lot of Ogre. So that is,
5
very-
seconds remaining.
and they do pick some Witch Doctor. So that's. Guess they just don't want to deal with these strong early laning supports. So Ad Finem's gonna be going for, I guess, an early laning domination.
Yeah, streamers now also live. That's great as well. I never actually saw that they had this. Is this new?
I
That
don't.
it's like
I
so
was wondering
shiny.
the same thing. It's like very exaggerative.
It
Look at the
is.
gray too. It's all shiny on the Dota symbol.
Yeah.
I actually like it. Looks nice.
And I actually thought it might have been a monitor, but then it was also that on that side. So
Yeah, you see it all over.
that's pretty. Pretty. Imperial once more into their bonus time. First
Oh.
pick the Rubik.
Dire team
Like, okay, so Rubik actually got picked up by, I believe, Liquid. It was to deal with the OD in the solo mid scenario.
Was it?
I think that was the game that Miracle I think played Rubik mid.
So I guess with like the OD base damage nerf a bit, and if you just constantly fade bolt him, your base damage decent versus him.
I guess so. Logically
Seems
speaking.
interesting. Not sure if I don't know if Imperial. Oh, what Baby Knight's usually playing the mid, so I don't know how much.
reserve time.
Baby
Yeah,
Knight
it's not really a
favorites.
Baby Knight hero.
No, definitely not. Maybe they just like it versus the OD.
Maybe you just want to try out that pocket strategy firsthand. Bah. Okay, but the Sand King is not really a pocket strat anymore.
Sand King's kind of like a semi. It's a strong pick always, but it's like Ad Finem really likes the Sand King on Skylark and
Mhm.
like the Wisp, so at least they got that. I guess maybe like no field versus OD
Yeah,
seems
that's
kind of
good.
cool with versus the ulti because the ulti's super broken later on. But
I mean, I like it. It's a strong opening. Actually, we saw Hester Joe Rotten play Sand King in an aggressive tri lane scenario, and it was nuts. It was absolutely amazing. He was so good.
he
They
owned
ran, yeah,
every
he owned.
time I've seen him on Sand King. Like he
And there was a
goes
witch doctor
crazy.
with that as well.
Okay, so
So
there we go.
they also had an IO there, but that's already been picked up. But I wouldn't mind seeing that again. That was very pretty. What's up with these Brood Mother bans?
Rude ban. I guess I don't know, they're not gonna pick heroes that are gonna deal with it, and they don't want to get cheesed in these best of ones.
Yeah,
It's always a fear factor, right?
but normally it's gonna be like a fifth pick.
Maybe they play versus these guys a bit more than we know, and they have some inside beats.
Yeah. Oh, that is probably true. They definitely do play these guys a lot. Both teams are known teams, but both are like a little bit below the most known teams, if you will. Like if you are a super diehard Dota fan, you know these teams. But if you are just only tuning into to majors and stuff, then you might not know these teams very well.
Razor ban, direct counter to the OD.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
What do you make
Life-
of the Void Lifestealer ban?
The Void makes sense because I think they're just like putting Skylark in an awkward position where there's not really many offlaners left, and now he's got like Timbersaw for himself and very few other options really.
Very few other options. Well, Imperial. Let's see what they're gonna go for. It kind of maybe would like to see some more information on what that Rubik is gonna be doing.
Okay, so yeah, looking at so the reason Ogre was banned is because Imperial has a 93% win rate out of 13 games they've played Ogre Magi. So there you go.
I'd say that's pretty good.
And they pick Rubik majority of their games as well. So that makes a lot more sense.
So at Finem,
Ooh.
at some point there was a period when Bounty Hunter was like in every single game, all
Yes.
the time, and then Bounty Hunter got banned a lot, especially against at Finem. And then they were actually the team to first come up with Ricky instead of Bounty Hunter. They were the inventors of that.
Yeah, and MNT, that guy, maybe next time actually he's one of like the best Invis players
Yeah.
for a while. He was just crushing every single game. But I feel like we haven't seen Ricky in a while. I feel like that hero just like disappeared. I like it a lot versus OD because he can't use his Arcane Orb or anything once he's inside the Smoke Cloud.
Yeah, and you have a lot of ways to hold people in position. You can lift them back into the cloud. You can burrow strike them under the cloud, and even a Lucent Beam has like this mini stun that will force them to stick there a little while longer. So I really like the Ricky pickup as well. For at Finem, they have the Shadow Demon and the Dark Seer picked up. I mean, you got some wombo combo heroes there, and it kind of makes me wonder if that Luna wasn't a counter pick, as in rather a deny pick.
Yeah, I think that's probably more likely, but I don't know. I don't really get that Shadow Demon pick too much. It just looks like they just were like, yeah, we like Shadow Demon, we're just picking it because I don't see it really being like that great with OD Wisp. It's not great versus Rubik Sand King Ricky. It's just kind of like a okay Shadow Demon. So maybe that was a little bit of I don't know. I don't even feel like that was a deny pick. That seems like the Shadow Demon is very weird to me.
Maybe the last pick will reveal all.
Yeah.
I hope so for Ad Finem.
They've got double disruption at least, and now the Wisp has a lot of survivability.
But they have no follow-up for either the Astral Imprisonment or the Disruption.
Yeah.
It's like a Slaughter would be nice, actually.
Oh yeah, wow, that's one of the heroes that was being first two grabbed in most of the Dream League games
Yeah.
and won pretty much all of the games and it's untouched though.
Bad Sniper. It will be the Juggernaut for Madeira.
They
I-
actually picked that one in the first two most of the time. So
Yeah.
surprised it made it that far.
Baby Knights actually really likes Sniper.
Yeah, that's a good ban. It's strong versus the OD and yeah, they favor it heavily. Great versus Wisp too. Like you're just screwed versus the Sniper.
They really are.
Mm.
And Imperial is gonna go for the Tinker instead for Baby Knight, meaning that Rubik first pickup was just to support Rubik's first pickup. Just that, nothing else, nothing more, nothing less.
Interesting draft by Imperial.
Which draft do you favor?
I feel like Imperial's a bit greedy with the Luna Tinker, and they picked the Tinker into the Wisp, which isn't always my favorite. Even though Wisp does get blown up by Tinker, you have easy setups to like just move around for the relocates. I guess that's maybe what they're thinking with the disruption. I don't know, but I'm liking Ad Finims, but Imperial has a pretty like high damage dealing draft if they get online after the laning phase. So I don't know, I'm kind of split here. Like OD is so OP that I just I look at the OD and I always want to go for it, but
Since we're paused,
ooh.
player with the highest net worth
Oh.
by 25 minutes.
God, this is back.
Is it
Oh,
Tinker or
no.
Luna? I'd say.
Um,
I want to say Luna.
I'm gonna say Luna. Yeah, I think that they're gonna try to shut down the Tinker with like the rotations, maybe even like a dual lane or something.
Total number of Roshan kills? Not a lot. 1 to 2, maybe.
Yeah, I think 0-2. Neither lineup has the best. I guess that Finem has a pretty good Roche line. But
Total number of smoke gang kills. So not just smoke gangs, but kills. How many people are gonna die?
I don't know, 2, 3, by
2.
10. I'd say 2, because that's for
Max.
both teams. So you
And
have
Ricky doesn't need smoke to be invisible.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. First blood.
Who's gonna? Are they gonna 5-man with the Shadow Demon? There's a Shadow Demon in the game. I always put 0 to 3 minutes. I hope at Finem level 1 smokes, but you can choose when you.
I
always believe.
We're gonna believe. Believe in the level 1 smoke. Okay. So we're here.
They're grouped
And,
up. They have a smoke on Shadow Demon.
Yeah, they do.
They're doing it. The ping. MNT's like, yo, Tether, where you at?
You're slow.
Come
Come
on,
on.
come on, level 1 smoke. Yes.
Boom.
Oh!
Now the only thing they need to do is find an opponent to kill, because that's needed.
This was the story of the TI qualifiers. It was like, all right, the team has Shadow Demon. Bet on them. Shadow Demon for first blood.
But I don't think they're gonna find anybody though.
I don't think so either. It looks like Imperial is in pretty good position to not get caught by this. However, I say that.
Ace.
Ooh. He's Windlace.
He's
Are they
very
going-
and he's already so speedy. He's very speedy.
Is this an aggro tri-lane by Imperial? It looks like it might be. Let me see the Sand King's items. Let me
They
get it.
do like
30 seconds to
Ooh.
battle.
Hmm.
so that 3-minute first blood is not gonna happen. But let's take a look at
Nope.
who's playing what. Just in case people missed it. It is Ace playing Luna for Imperial. We have Baby Knight on the Tinker, Hester Joe Rutten on, I want to say, his signature Sand King by now.
Yeah.
I've
I
only
think
seen him like dominate with this once, but it was enough for me.
he was like, I think it was one of them. I was watching like one of the highlight clips. He's like getting attacked by 2 people and he did like the perfect stun into Caustic and he double killed. It was
Yep.
actually super impressive.
He should have died, and it was also he actually got the kills after his supports all died, so he gets solo experience and everything.
Yeah. So it looks like they are gonna do a aggro.
Noya on the Ricky there, and Rise on the Rubik helping out the Luna, and for at Finem it is maybe next time on the Shadow Demon. You got Madara on the Juggernaut, and they're nicely dodging that aggressive tri-lane as well. Spartan on the Io, Thug on the Outworld Devourer, and then last but not least Skylark on the Darkseer safe lane.
Yeah, they read the aggro. It's actually very good for them. I like when they do this with Skylark as well, because I feel like he tends to struggle a bit when he's put in versus the tri-lane alone. But uh-oh.
He went for Ice Shell level 1. He might pay for that.
Should
There's
be
going to be
okay.
a bit more attack, and in which case, just a couple more hits needed, and we were right with our prediction. Oh, no more salve for you. Couple last hits needed.
Should be
Where
okay.
is that other lift? 8 seconds is not enough.
Oh, the
He's
windlace.
gotta get away!
Ace's
Oh,
windlace.
he got it. He is gonna die for it though. Oh, okay.
Oh, the south.
He used
Wow.
the self. We have it correct though.
There we
Thank
go.
you. Worth.
They hurt us. Worth.
Is that worth it? It is worth it. No
They
matter how much
missed
reason you
a
use.
full wave on Ace. But they got the kill. You know what? It ends up being worth it. At least they got the kill.
But the
Burned
last hit goes to
alive.
the Rubik, not to the Luna.
Yeah. They missed a lot of creeps for that kill, and Darkseer can recover pretty well. So it's like it's almost not worth it just because of how much regen they actually burned to go for it. And now Skylark has a double wave, so he's actually able to push it out with the Iron Shell. Not be
Yeah.
too worried.
Yeah, he's. I think Skylark is gonna be okay. Ricky might want to rotate mid at some point. If you look at a Tinker and I would devour mid lane, who do you favor in this case?
I think it's pretty even. They both just they can laser to make sure the OD misses some last hits. The OD can always Astral to make sure he gets last hits. It's kind of just a trade-off at one point until the rotations come. Oh, Spartan.
Haystone on
Get 'em.
Spartan. A
Bye-bye.
couple of punches needed. There is a
Not
tango
happening.
available on Hester Joe. Yeah, he's not gonna.
Spartan was level 2. That probably would have been a kill.
Yeah, level 1 is just a little bit too squishy. No, yeah, still trying to make Skylark's life living hell. I mean, for at Finem, do you think this is a dodging of an aggressive tri-lane, or did they wanted to go aggressive tri-lane themselves? Sorry,
Oh.
missed the Darkseer kill.
I actually didn't think that he would die there either, because he was in a pretty good spot, but Rise kind of
Rise dies as well. We did see the supports teleporting to help out there, and they have dusted up Noya, but he can jump to the creeps and get himself out.
I'm not too sure. They may have just they may have expected like a type of aggro, but they may have wanted to do one themselves too. It's all about which team wants which team is more efficient with the way that they move, and then with the way they pull. If they do stay in those aggros, they do need to make sure that they split the levels pretty well. But Jug is doing extremely well. This Sand King has 0 CS, so they did something very right here.
Yeah, those supports forced him out of lane real well, and he was still level 1. He's only getting experience now, so for him, I mean, sure, they lost a Rubicon bot lane, but I think Joe Rutten is quite okay with that.
How did he get 0 XP as Sand King too? Like, he's in safe lane. What happened?
There was a Shadow Demon, there was an IO, and there were a lot of pools
Yeah,
happening. I mean, they had a ward here, but it didn't really make that much of a difference in terms of being able to get close.
Damn.
Pretty scary.
That's gonna hurt, because Skylark's already recovered from his 2 deaths. He's got 11 CS, he's got at least levels and stuff. Maybe shouldn't have died that second time, but either way, whatever.
Oh,
He's getting more than sinking.
Experience coming towards his tower as well. It's all great. In the meantime, Ace is farming pretty nicely as well. He is, however, behind on the Juggernaut.
Look how fast he is, too. 400 movement speed, Luna. OP. What an item, Windlace.
Scary. That is just very scary. A lot of people hanging around mid. They want to try and make it go on Thug, perhaps. Rubik and Ricky coming in. Not a smoke gank, but it is an invis rune that they found. I think Thug knows something is wrong. Doesn't see the supports on bottom. Doesn't see the supports on top. Knows that they must be coming for him.
He had a ward on the high ground on the right, but Ryze is actually smoked, so this is actually going to be a perfect gank.
Yeah, very nicely done.
Thug pings in anger.
Yeah. See, I knew it. Should have come back. In the meantime, on the top lane, we have also got Sand King going down. All the supports rotated back, and this was exactly the reason why he couldn't come close to the wave to begin with. He did make it to level 2, though.
Yep, he got his 2.
He got his caustic finale. Not sure if Noya can make something happen here. In terms of detection on at Finem, they don't have anything, though. Oh, they have a dust, but they have to know first that he's there. Oh, so far so good. It's barely even still,
Yep.
I would imagine. Who do you feel coming out of the laning stage? Who's gonna want to determine tempo most of all? And who's okay with the game just lasting long and
Oh
being
no, Thug.
passive? Thug gets lifted back. Maybe not, I guess, last hit with his laser there.
This is super good for Imperial. Like, this is like the tempo set they want. The Sand King's a bit crippled, but they're gonna have bots very early on the Tinker in order to make up for it. And Luna's pretty much free farming.
Smoking. These are the kills where
So this is the second smoke gank.
no,
Or
the other
tuna.
one was an Invis.
Oh, it was an Invisor. Okay. well,
Disruption coming out. There's no backup other than this IO and the Shadow Demon. And I think
Oh,
Baby Knight's going to be
no.
just fine. Ricky coming in there as well. He actually takes a lot of harassment.
And
There you
Thug
go.
doesn't have a TP up, so he couldn't even come to the mid lane during all that. He died back to back.
Yeah, that's the Joe. Coming in with the Burrow Strike.
That's a
Maybe he
free
can
kill.
get some experience and gold by killing off maybe next time. Maybe next time is getting some help with Spartan coming in. Spartan getting lifted.
Double kill coming out
And
here,
that
man.
is indeed one kill, followed by another probably very shortly. Madara, he doesn't have mana for his Omni Slash, but the spin will force Joe away and will actually get the kill as well.
He should go for Baby Knight here with this Omni Slash. He's turning around.
Yeah, he has
Caught in the
it.
slow.
Mana's there.
Yeah, they got
Thank
the
you, Thug. Nice Essence Aura. And it doesn't even
He
need
doesn't
the
need it.
Omni Slash. He can just right click him down.
Oh.
And he might use it still to get... Oh, he doesn't see. No, he's invisible. It's a Ricky. Almost forgot about that. That was pretty disastrous for Imperial, I'd say.
Yeah, overcommitted a little bit hard for those duo supports. But Finem did respond well, though. Madara at least teleported. It wasn't Skylark who moved. It was Madara first. And he didn't even have to blow Omni.
Yeah, Luna just stayed.
Yep.
Still farming.
No, and he's going for the... Even though they are like aggro, he's going for this Dominator build. I guess he feels like his farm isn't really that good, so he wants to accelerate it even more. I guess also you can bring the Dominator creep with you, and you can always have your Tinker come along.
Yeah.
If he doesn't use it for stacking, which he probably will.
I'm actually quite surprised that there's like a 20 last hit difference between the Juggernaut and the Luna. I know he also got some of the jungle creeps, and that was actually a big stack.
I feel like that's probably because of like the dives that they did in the early, right? He missed probably like 6 to 10 CS on the Luna at least
Yeah.
there.
That's pretty painful. At what point does Ace rotate out?
Oh, did he just Tinker Rocket right there? He did, right? Yeah, he Tinker Rocket, so he revealed that they have a ward across the river right there. So that was a little bit weird of him to do that.
Maybe he thought he could kill him with that.
I think maybe he was trying to get Thug there.
And in that case, it's worth it. They also just countered the observer of at Finem.
Madara is pulling very far ahead though right now. But
He is
the
doing
nice
quite well.
thing is that, at least for Finem, is that the Sanking is still super crippled. 9 CS, and his levels are also pretty low too, only level 4.
We've been hyping up Hester Joe on the Sand King a lot.
He'll make up for it.
Okay.
He's the man.
It feels like we're just cursing him at this point.
He baited the Omni Slash. See? Oh, right away.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, is it time for next
Oh
level
my
plays?
God.
Noya's coming to help out. Hester Joe's still there. Does have some. Doesn't have any mana actually. Can't do anything. Noya can blink strike in just about 5-4 seconds.
Ah, Madara.
It's not gonna be
fine.
enough. It's just level 1 blink strike. But he didn't die. Hester Joe did not die.
Oh, another smoke.
Another
This one
smoke.
work?
Io jumping forward together with maybe
Uh-oh.
next time disruption there. In comes Luna. This time he does rotate. Doesn't rotate enough to save the OD though, but Rise makes sure that he still ends up going down. No more mana on Ace, but right clicking is enough to get the ball of light.
Does that count? They smoked, but they died. It does not count? This is BS.
That's the second time that happened too.
Yeah, what the hell? Oh, come on.
Should have counted. Should have counted. Valve, please. Unfortunately, can't do it. But Ara 201. Yeah, he's doing pretty well. There's actually time to take a look at that net worth.
Yeah, I think if they, as long as Thug just stops dying so much, I think they should sit around him a lot more. Just make sure that he doesn't die. Yeah, that's a
That's
dead
a very
Shadow
nice
Demon.
name. And Rockets to get the kill.
Incorrect.
Incorrect!
This is an outrage.
We could have had that if
But yeah,
only.
I think if Thug stops dying so much, they're gonna be in a pretty good position because they have the mech carrier and they have a wisp, so you get the double heal. Plus, they even have healing ward on top of that, and they have Essence Aura. So if they're able to group up with that mech timing, Finem could be in a decent spot. But
Yeah.
Thug needs to stop dying.
Yeah, he has already died 3 times out of the 9 kills that Imperial has. And in terms of net worth, he's pretty sad as well. He's below the Darkseer. That I mean, you already mentioned it. He did recover very well from the 2 deaths that he had.
Yeah.
But he's he's doing good.
Tinker bots.
Good
finished
timing.
up. Yeah, pretty good timing here.
Decent. Involved in 6 kills as well. And it's just really Sand King for Imperial that is lacking.
And what level? How close to 6 is the Wisp? Should
The
be
Wisp is
pretty close.
half a level away or so.
Maybe they have a Tome of Knowledge. Not sure.
Oh, they're gonna go for a smoke gang.
Too late though. It's past 10 minutes, guys.
Yeah.
There's no point anymore.
Unfortunately. Let's see there. Maybe able to find. I don't think they want to go for Ricky, but if they go mid, they're gonna be outnumbered. You just use it to ward. That's always successful. Oh, Hester Joe, the tanker of the gang.
Spotted the Shadow Demon, but
Yeah.
that was an awkward smoke. They didn't really have anywhere to even go with this.
Yeah, they saw Noya farming behind the tower.
Yeah.
They
Felt
didn't
almost
do that.
forced. They were just like, let's smoke because we have a smoke on us. Let's go. Noya?
He knows. They know. Hester Joe is the bait in this case. We also have Rubik coming around. Teleport in from the Tinker. They want to try and fight this one. Looking for initiation. Gets the Burrow Strike off on the Juggernaut. Already lasered as well. He does have Omni Slash if he really wants to try and get out. Nobody dead yet. Spin away. Rockets will hit on Skylark, but not really get a kill. Oh, Hester Joe. Can you do this? If only he has a Blink Dagger.
Not quite. It's
Not
pretty
quite.
far.
slightly far away.
Slightly doesn't need
that
it.
Doesn't need it at all. He just needs Ricky to scout out his targets.
Nice play. So I didn't actually realize during the draft, but Finem actually has a 0 lockdown. They have a
I guess disruption doesn't count.
yeah, they don't have any real stun. Like so, I think Sanking actually later on is gonna be pretty impossible to kill.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Those items.
Shadow Demon saving people that are getting initiated upon, but So far, he's the one that gets caught out first, and with the Ricky there, he can always come in from the back and make sure that there's no save.
Yeah, and the
that's actually
Tinker-
quite sad.
Yeah, and the Tinker has such like a good start now that he has bots. So the reload coming without any setup at all. They're going
Yeah.
in.
Let's see if they can run
Madara.
fast enough.
Yeah,
Teleporting
into
coming.
the-
Oh, Ace, he tanks. He tanks the ultimate there. Burrow Strike doesn't hit. Ace might actually still die here. Madara, no, he's so
He's
fast.
so fast.
He is too fast to deal with, and both the Juggernaut and the IO end up going down.
That's
Ouch.
not how you really want to have your first relocate
Hey, we're doing good.
happen. Nice.
We got a little bit to go, though. And maybe it's going to be Baby Night, actually.
So did that? It bounced once to the Alpha Wolf there, right? The Omni Slash.
did,
So
it did.
clutch Alpha Wolf saving Ace, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think the caustic slow on the Wisp actually slowed the Jug while he was spinning. Because I think with Phase Yasha, he should be able to catch the Luna. I think it's very close. Because he should have like 400 and something.
Plus
uses it.
45. Yeah,
Because he's 24% of
he
378.
should have more.
Yeah, he should have a little bit more. But still, the Windlace paying off, paying dividends.
That was, and there was the first relocate of Finem as well. They needed that to be successful.
Super
Oh,
over
Rise very fast coming in for the ball of light. Io, he will drop first, and Madara has the spin to not get himself stunned up and killed off as well. Still 4 heroes of Imperial here. And maybe it's time for Imperial to start trying some towers. All towers are still standing.
I don't really feel like Ad Finem's playing like a team. I feel like they're doing a bunch of these like solo individual maneuvers, but I haven't even seen Darkseer incorporated once. And goodbye, dove again behind the tower. Madara is all alone.
Yeah, does not have a teleport scroll. Thought he could maybe have a chance on a Ricky,
There's
but
a relocate
you know.
coming in far away, but he's like nowhere near.
Oh,
And now Spartan's gonna die as well. Yeah, what is?
that felt very disconnected. If you like,
Yeah, they're. I don't know. They're not playing like a team at all right now. Imperial's definitely looking much more cohesive.
yeah, I kind of was it FNG yesterday that said that Finem would be in the top 4, or was that Lil? One of the two said it.
I don't remember.
But one of the two said that Finem was going to be one of the teams that he could see in the top 4, was doing really well. But this first game, maybe it's just a warm-up game.
Maybe. You know, we also said Thug needed to stop dying, so Madara would probably hurt us, and he was like, "All right, I'm gonna start dying instead."
Yeah,
so I'm gonna
and
feed.
Thug hasn't died since.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Madara's died twice, so there you go.
Yeah, slightly painful there. First tower also down. Once Imperial wins fights, they can take towers down so fast with that Luna. And a gigantic ancient stack as well. I think we were pretty on the money with Luna highest net worth at 25 minutes. Oh, someone walked up the high ground. Is going to pay for it. Maybe next time. Can't do anything. Omni Slash trying to get the Rubik. At least gets a kill with that one. Now tries to go for more. Has the IO to back him up. Madara spins. Might get more. Vacuum into the wall. Ace, where is he going to go? He's not going to go anywhere. Or is he?
Oh my
Surge
God,
up the
there we
high ground.
go.
Madara. He's going to get another kill. Iron Show actually gets the last hit there. 3 for 2. But look at the cores that died on the side of Imperial. Massive turnaround.
Yep. Hesty Joe has his Blink Dagger now for Imperial. Oh man, they're gonna try to steal part of the stack.
That's going to take ages.
So finally, Ad Finem actually decided, all right, guys, we're playing way too sloppy. Let's just run together as 5 since we have Mech Darkseer, and it works out perfectly. They knew that the Ancient stack was being gone on.
Oh,
Hesty
Burrow
Joe.
Strike, Epicenter, does have a blink, gets Astral, but that was a little bit of wishful thinking there for Hesty Joe. I guess he had to try.
So first relocate earlier was a huge disaster. Now first blink reveal and epicenter, another disaster. So teams are definitely feeling a bit nervous, a little shaky maybe. First game of the day maybe.
A lot of pressure on these
Yeah.
games as well, of course.
Those are pretty uncharacteristic mistakes from both teams. I feel like that I don't really see them doing.
Oh, Vacuum again. This Vacuum is doing some work. Ace, can he get out this time? I don't think so. Indeed, Madara just way too fast to deal with. Disruption will hold him in place. While Madara gets in position to finish off the kill. Tug actually getting the last hit there, but that's another kill on the Luna.
There we go. Teamwork. Now they're running together. Good job, 8 Finem.
It just turns around so fast.
Yeah. They have a very I mean, with the Darkseer mech, like I was saying, like if they group up with the mech, with the Wisp, with the Healing Ward and everything, they have the tools to be able to fight very, very early on. And they're going pipe and mech as well, so on the Darkseer. So that Luna ult should be eaten pretty well. The March Machine should be negligible, as well as the FP for the most part. And they're taking this big stack. And Imperial feels obligated to contest.
Yeah. Or even if they don't, at least get the experience.
Yeah, at least a little bit. Oh no, the Dar is pulling ahead.
It all was looking so good. I mean, that's probably what Imperial was thinking as well. They want a big fight to the tower. Oh, Burrow Strike. Juggernaut gets Astrals, gets saved for the moment. Tinker is here to help out though.
I think that the damage is done. I think the Finem should just probably leave the rest of the stack for Imperial.
Yeah.
They reacted with all 5 heroes. I think.
Oh.
Or not. Omni Slash is actually up again. Oh wow.
Yeah, just needs the vision on someone.
Yeah, they actually have majority of their ults up. I think that the OD ult is coming up too, so never mind. They actually could probably just keep pressuring around that ancient area with all the ultis up.
There is a sentry that does not scout that observer out. Madara is so ready to fight.
Yeah, look at this. Everybody, look at it. It's actually a 5v5 around the ancient.
Nope. Who cares about top lane pushing in towards Imperial's tower, tier 2 tower by now, because creeps already took out the tier 1. No heroes needed for that one.
Yeah, and they're just sending the illusions for the most part on those. Those are all the big creeps right now too for the ancients.
Oh, hello, Skylark. Finds Joe. He has the burst strike to the high ground.
Yeah, but they've taken pretty much the entire stack. This
Yeah.
is a huge win for Finem.
Well, thank you, Ace, for your contribution.
Yeah. Wow.
I like this place for the healing ward. It's good. Nobody can kill it.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, now they've got the pipe and the mech. This is looking very, 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 very good for Finem now. I mean, the first reveal of the Sanking Blink was a total disaster, so.
This is that fight. It's like, boom, back up
Yeah.
to even. I mean, it is
Teamwork.
even still, though.
But they do have the, you know, the OD ult, they have their drum, they have all these, like, little AoE type, like, aura effects that really benefit them. And with the Essence Aura, which can never be overlooked, so it always helps out.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Noya, in the meantime, hasn't died yet. He's been involved in 14 kills out of the 18. Pretty good.
Dire's
Yeah, wow, he actually hasn't died. That's, wow, pretty impressive.
Is the only one in the whole team, in the whole, both of teams.
Look
that
at
hasn't died
Finim's support deaths. They have 11 between the two of them.
yet. But it's, I mean, you know, it's better than your course die.
Yeah.
It's a bright, you know, you gotta look at the bright side there. At Finem, taking that one tower in the meantime, top tier 1 getting pressured by Imperial as well as mid tower. Joe tried for that one. Force up the high ground. Joe thought he could get away with the burst strike. He will be able to blink away though, and that
Radiant's top
should be enough for him to be safe. Top tier 1 does end up going down.
bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, do they want to fight here? I think they do.
I think they do.
They just need to Noya to have that full vision. Nice block.
Not gonna happen though.
Too risky. And also Shadow Demon and Io weren't visible on the map.
Yep.
And on top of that, if Io was not visible on the map, anybody he could take with him. So too risky to go for.
Hard to kill when the Darkseer is behind the Juggernaut too. 'Cause he has the mech in the pipe. So. All right.
Alright, so very even, but who do you favor? Like surely Finem has momentum going, but it's slowed down a bit.
Still favoring Finem a little bit just because they have the mech, the pipe, they have Manta Diffusal now on Jug. They have most of the tools. Breaking high ground is going to be extremely difficult versus that lineup, but they do have the potential to go for more smoke and pick off with the Wisp relocate. Even though Baby Knight does have Blink Dagger now.
We're doing it.
We're doing it!
Oh, Roshan.
Oh.
Follow
Oh.
the high ground. Find themselves a Ricky. Ricky fine, Blink strikes away.
Nice play.
There's a reason he hasn't died yet, I guess. But I don't think there's anything that Imperial can do to stop Finem from taking Roshan. Is there?
It's
mean, if
not...
You don't want to fight against a Darkseer in the pit.
Yeah, and they have the Healing Ward on the high ground with Wisp as well, so the double heals. It's pretty hard to contest it unless they were set up right away with the marches and everything, but looks like they want to go for it anyway.
Oh, he smoked up.
I think
going
that
on pretty
one of them
fast.
should eat the gank. I think the Shadow Demon should be in a more like running in position. But actually, they just kill it without even having to worry. Oh man, that's really devastating for Imperial. They smoked. They ran all 5 heroes, so nobody's farming during this period.
Oh, and they actually saw them. They have a nice ward up the high ground here. Sunken gets revealed.
Oh no, and the Eclipse is
What?
completely whiffed.
Is that a... Why would he do that?
Oh, they're... Oh man. They're tilted.
Oh, Juggernaut.
Oh, I heard
he
no heal
has,
too. What the hell's going on?
He has his Omni Slash. Might use it. Just to get Rise. IO relocating in as well. Might not even need it. Never mind. He doesn't need it. They only get a Rubik though. And a tier 2 tower, I guess, as well. Could have been worse for Imperial.
They blew the Eclipse, and I saw that right? The Luna has Hurricane Pike.
Yeah, you saw that, right?
That's I feel like he kind of needs a BKB this game, or he needs to at least find other ways of accelerating his farm after that Dragon Lance. Maybe even like the Yasha. But they just got put in such a weird position because they tried to fight so much around the Ancient that they haven't really farmed. They've been like, they've just been playing Ad Finem's game. Ad Finem's dictating the pace completely so far.
You don't like the Hurricane Pike at all on a Luna?
I don't think rushing it, right? I don't know. It just, they don't really have lockdown on Ad Finem anyway, right? So what are you trying to like get away from so much with the Hurricane Pike? I guess maybe trying to get some int so he doesn't get completely destroyed by the OD ult and just trying to save a slot, but
Well, one more tower to take down for Ad Finem.
yeah. I mean, having to get a second item BKB is pretty game losing as well, so I don't even know if BKB is the choice. I think going for like the Yasha Manta before the finishing the Hurricane Pike, but at this point Ad Finem is just kind of taking every building, like, uncontested.
There is a lot of pressure on this Thinker right now.
Yeah.
He is going to be the one to have to delay this game until Luna has items that you speak of, until she has the BKB, until she has the Manta style, until they can actually properly fight.
Ad Finem's just like, well, we have an Aegis, we have pretty much everything. Oh my god, and that's a TP cancelled from who? One of the
I think
heroes.
he blinked. I think it
I
was
think it was
Tinker and he
just
blinked instantly. Not sure. But no, everybody is in the base. Burrow Strike. It's harassing them away. They get a tower for free.
But again, Ad Finem, they don't even need to force the issue here. They can if they want to, but
they still
forced
have their
everybody.
ultimates. And
Yeah.
Eclipse is back up again in 25 seconds as well, so why back off?
This is, I mean, this is perfect for Ad Finem. They forced Imperial back now, and they should still be able to pressure pretty well.
The Juggernaut Madeira is just, walking up to Ace, but then goes for the buildings rather than anything else. Just wants the racks.
Oh, nice. You
vacuum
got 4
wall.
people with that wall.
Incorrect prediction from us, but... Oh, that
got
is a
lucky seed.
disconnect from the...
Oh man,
Thanks,
look where
yeah.
he's positioned too. He started running back to base. He's actually, oh, never mind. I thought I saw it somewhere else. Oops,
He's the
I
green.
lied.
That's okay. I was confused. I didn't see orange on the map, but it was just...
I thought brown was orange. I'm blind. I was like,
Oh.
that's not a good spot for him.
would not be a good spot. But at the same time, I mean, Imperial... If they would force the fight right now, they have a chance of losing more than just this set of racks. And they're going to lose this set of racks anyway. So at this point, they don't fight? Is that
I
the
don't.
play?
It's looking very grim for them. Like if they run in and try to fight, they have the Wisp Tether. They have the. I think the mech is still up. So for the double
Yeah.
heal from Adara, they still have everything up.
Yeah.
So I don't really think that they can fight into this unless there's some like miraculous epicenter that I'm not seeing going. Oh, he is channeling it. Okay. So he's gonna be going for it.
Wait a second.
Do they see that? Oh, that would suck if
This
they do.
this is the vision from the Radiant team.
Oh
and they
man.
do see that. It is daytime. It's visible.
Well, he should be able to land this at least. He should probably get at least like 1 or 2 heroes inside the epi. Maybe he even kills Spartan, but Thug is able to disrupt if he's in the proper position as well. So I don't know how well that one is gonna work.
Oh, this Blade Fury. It's only just beginning, so he won't be... I think he'll be fine in terms of epi.
This is where the theory crafting comes in. So
Yeah, because apparently he's not going to be back for a while.
yeah.
So he's going to
So-
Blink Burrow. Maybe gets 3.
So if this Fade Bolt bounces properly, it goes off the creep onto Spartan. I'm kidding.
Hey, I'm listening.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's if
It
they
could be the
see
normal
that
combo.
Epi going off, it's gonna be really disastrous for Imperial. I don't think that it's really gonna be able to do too much anyway.
The
But-
upside is, if your team is the one that pauses, you're not able to move your screen, right?
Yes.
So if nobody has a screen towards the Sand King, they're good.
That's true. So maybe he'll land a couple hero, but they still, like we were saying, they still have the mech. I think the pipe was used already. Though.
Pipe was
yeah,
used.
pipe was used already, so at least there's that for them. But they have a lot of, the double heal from the Wisp will definitely be coming out.
3.2k gold as well.
Yeah, he had Blink, I think, selected that he wanted to buy, but I think now he's just like, okay, I have so much money, I can go for anything.
Blink dagger on the Juggernaut, why not? I'm thinking that if Imperial loses this fight, which there's a chance of because of the mechanism and how well they know if the Sand King is channeling his ult or not. If Imperial loses this fight, they're gonna lose the game like instantly.
Yeah.
There's just no second chances.
It's looking really grim anyway, just because of how massive the Jug is, and they are kind of, it's not like completely all in on the Jug, or on the Luna for Imperial, but at the same time it kind of is just because of how far behind the Sand King. He's had pretty much no impact this game actually. He's gotten a few little pickoffs and stuff here and there, but yeah.
It was all looking so good for Imperial when they were taking the tier 1 tower.
You know?
Just that fight around the Ancients. It just...
They went too. I feel like they committed too hard. They're like, we need the stack is. This is the stack is the game. And
Yeah.
the Luna died twice trying to protect it. They whiffed an epi. They just made a lot of different mistakes there. That maybe they should have just decided. Let's just farm and pressure lanes while they take the stack. Whatever.
Yeah, they could have maybe taken a tower as well. And that, of course, that fight also came at the same time as you said. The
The
mechanism
mech
came out. So.
yeah. So yeah, Ad Finem did just kind of make the first move.
Okay, it's
Alright.
good. It's good. We're
Enough
going.
theory crafting. Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Has to Joe 0.5, and he's in, and they know it's coming.
And they know it's coming.
Yeah, and it's
They're
total
already
disaster
gone.
for Imperial now.
Quite unfortunate there. Hester Joe's going to try to get himself out. We'll have a 4-staff.
Madara got Luna actually with the Omni Splash in the
Okay.
back.
He actually is taking a lot of damage, but he has still got that Aegis, so he will be fine. In the meantime, melee racks are the target. He heals up. Another burst strike coming out. Perhaps they can take out this IO here. No, Tinker is not going to get that either.
And Healing Ward's down again now.
Everybody
Oh,
Everybody
Spartan.
heals.
Oh my god, he almost just died to the march.
And next tower, why not? Luna does have buyback if she wants it. There's no
that's-
epicenter, there's no Sand King.
Leave that as that.
There's just rockets. If they get the Tinker here, it could be all over. Nice Cloud, just forcing them back. Just harassment. At this point, that's all you want to do. And at the same time, at Finem, at this point, all they want to do is just kill the buildings.
Oh, stolen Omni Slash. Rise going in, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really do anything.
No, he gets vacuumed back in, and he is able to spin, but it doesn't matter at all.
Ace
No,
gets
yeah?
an Eclipse off. He gets one kill.
He gets a Darks here. It's really nice. Dies for it, though. Ace coming back in as well. He did buy back for this one. Might be able to get the OD. OD gets saved there by Spartan, though. He's healed up, and now Ace is in trouble. Madara coming in from the back.
Still got
getting
Aegis
the
as
kill.
well.
And Hester Joe doesn't even want to try to hit Madara a few times. Just sits there in a sandstorm. They get the Aegis, and
They're gonna
I'd
come
say
back.
run.
The relocate's coming in with Thug at full HP.
Yep, Hester Joe will drop. Noya gets the Cloud out. Now have to run. That was a dieback for Luna. Everybody back up for Finem. That is buybacks used. And Baby Knight, defender of bases. He'll
Yeah.
be able to continue his defense of the base.
I was a bit concerned because Ad Finem didn't have any of like lockdown or anything to catch the Tinker and stuff later on,
Yeah.
but or the Sand King later on if he was able to get the maneuverability, but they just did their timing. They got the mech online, like we were mentioning during the early laning phase and stuff,
Mhm.
and that's when they just decided we're just gonna run at them.
And it's
And it
working.
worked. Yeah.
It's working quite well, I'd say, here in the Boston Major European Qualifiers. It is a round-robin group stage between all the 10 teams. 10
Yep.
teams, yeah. 10 teams in the qualifier. Yeah, Burst Strike Epicenter, but again, it is not enough, and the mechanism isn't even used yet, so
Yep. he's
go
saving
figure.
it.
Nice vacuum onto 4. Gets the Ricky straight away. Ace force back again as well. Another Burst Strike. Just dying breath there from Hester Joe as they call the GG. First game here is in the books. Imperial. They take a dive, and at Finem gets a +1. Pretty good.
Yep. That was. I mean, they looked pretty sloppy the first 10 minutes, I'd say. At
Yeah.
Finem were like playing individual Dota, and then as soon as they got their mech online, they were like, okay, we're a team again. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, guys, we'll be right back with more Dota 2. There's going to be a total of, well, from this stream, there's going to be 6 best of ones coming your way. The next one up is Navi versus Team Secret. Hope you're ready for that.
Hype.
Very much hype. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.